In today's video, we're going to walk you through how structured snippets work inside Google Ads, including what they are and how to add them to a brand new Google Ads campaign. So what structured snippets are extensions, or now called assets, of your ad, which appears alongside your ad copy when someone sees your ad inside Google. And the purpose of structured snippets, like all of your other assets, is to add more information alongside your ad. And by doing so, you make the actual size of your ad itself bigger, which will help you take up more space on the page and help you stand out more, and also just gives you more opportunity to highlight benefits of what you offer. Now, structured snippets are quite similar to callouts, which we discussed in the last video, in that you can list off different benefits of what you offer, but structured snippets are different in the sense that you can categorize features of what you offer according to different categories. So if we go into structured snippets here and we go to add them at the campaign level, which is where you're almost always going to want to add your structured snippets, is the first thing you want to do is select a header type. And here you have the options to add amenities. So this is more like a call out. So amenities I would consider to be things like benefits of what you offer. And out of all of these structured snippets, the ones that we'd actually usually add to any campaign as a service-based business would usually be amenities, along with neighborhoods, service catalog, styles, and sometimes types as well, either styles or types depending on the scenario. And what I would usually recommend doing when adding structured snippets to your campaign is I'd recommend adding at least two of these. So at least two of these categories where you list off the aspects of that individual category. So for neighborhoods, for example, let's just say we were targeting a few areas in Ireland. So we could list off some counties here, for example, Dublin, Meath, Louth, Wicklow, and Westmeath, for example. So that would be an example of one structured snippet where you list off all of the neighborhoods that you serve, and then you can save it. And another structured snippet we'd almost always use when making any brand new campaign is a service catalog, because if the chances are you offer more than one service, so here you can just list off all of the services that you offer. And now the example of the campaign we're making inside this series is for landscaping, so we're going to list off these services. So first of all, just landscaping itself, then patio installation, we have artificial grass installation, or we'll just keep this one as artificial grass, and we'll also add in fence installation, and we'll save this one as well. And usually you'll be fine once you add two structured snippets to your campaign, but just to show you one or two other examples of structured snippets you could add, you could also go with styles, because if you're offering a service that the customer has different options of products to choose from, you can go for either styles or types here. And for example, if we went with styles, we could go, for example, PVC, vinyl, timber, composite. And this would be relevant in this case, for example, when we're offering services like fencing, where there's different types of fences you could get installed. So that can also apply to you depending on the service that you offer. So we can also save that. And lastly as well, what we could do is add one for amenities if we like. And what you could do for this is it would completely vary on the service that you offer, but this is where you would add unique benefits of what you offer that's different from your competitors and why your customers should choose you essentially. And this ties back into the last video we made on adding callouts to your campaign. So if you haven't watched that video, feel free to have a look at that one as well. But that's essentially what the process of adding structured snippets to your campaign looks like. So hopefully this video helped and gave you some clarity on what structured snippets actually are and how to add them when making a brand new Google Ads campaign. But if you do have any questions about anything we mentioned inside this video or anything else related to Google Ads as a whole, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you do like this Google Ads related content as well, feel free to subscribe to the channel and have a look at the previous videos we've made so far inside this playlist on setting up a brand new Google Ads campaign, as we're doing with this one from the very beginning. And we'll also be adding more videos each day for the rest of the steps that go into making the campaign and also managing the campaign as well once it goes live. So hopefully this video helped, and we'll see you inside the next one.